Hey guys, it's May and my trusty sidekick.
Oh, Vinny's here. Welcome into the Thursday night live show. We hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving week. For those of you that weren't here Tuesday, we're just honored that you took time to be with us tonight. And thank you for joining us. We appreciate it very much. If you are new here, we are May Made It. Everything that you see in the show tonight can be purchased in our online craft store at www.maymaymadeit.com. If you are new, we'd love for you to subscribe to our channel and become a part of this wonderful community where people encourage one another, lift each other up, and just take care of one another in a roundabout way. We'd love to have you be a part of that. Also, we would really appreciate it if you'd give us a thumbs up. We call that Vinnying the video. So we hope that you'll do that for us as well. We love to get that support from you guys. It goes a long way with the YouTube community as well. So we would certainly appreciate that. Got a lot of stuff to show you tonight, some cool things. And we are so glad again that you were with us. May? Did I forget anything?
I don't think so. Hello, Phyllis. I saw your message. I'm glad to see you here on the live show. I had a lot of fun with you at Open House. And hello, everyone else. I just saw her message. People getting snow.
It is kind of on the chilly side.
I feel like we could have got snow recently, or
we still might could.
I mean, nobody's saying it, but
it's cool here. Pretty cool. Yeah, in the highs in the 40s. So I know to some of you that's nothing, but for here, highs in the 40s is a little on the cold side.
Yeah, it's freezing here to me. Y'all saw me doing my hands. Here's why I'm doing my hands, because Vince won't turn on the heat anywhere.
Hey, you got to save $1 where you can.
That is not why you're doing it.
Put some clothes on.
I'm like cuddled up, even at home. For some reason,
it's cold in Canada.
Oh, I bet. For some reason,
she didn't say that, but I bet it is cold in Canada.
He will not let me turn the heat on. I just want it on 70. Even Joe today said, it's pretty chilly in here. Like, it's cold in the house. And he's like, y'all put some clothes on. We were fully dressed. It was at lunch from work.
In from outside.
It's hard to craft when your fingers are cold.
Well, when we get to the house, she ain't a crafting, hopefully.
When we get to the house, I'm in my PJs, my slippers, my blanket up to here. I usually have a dog on me to keep me warm.
Deborah, we are in the absolute center of the state of Alabama.
We get to claim that, actually.
We get to claim that.
Look at this cute thing. I'm going to talk about this in a second. But first, I got to tell you something exciting.
It's 6 there.
I'll stop complaining.
Good Lord.
I'll stop complaining. I got to tell you something really quick. So every year, Vinny does this special gift card sale. And ironically, and it really is ironic, it starts today, the day I'm teaching you how to make a little gift card holder.
Did you plan that?
I really honestly didn't. It's so funny because I was making the prototype of this today because it's been in my head and I've been wanting to do it. I was making the prototype and I went, we announced the gift card sale. Actually, Amber came in and said, we're announcing the gift card sale tonight. And I was like, well, that's cool because I'm doing this. So if you have not heard about our gift card sale, Vinny's made it very simple. Okay. He has made it where the sale is 25% off.
Yeah, so just plain and simple. If you buy $100 gift card, it's going to cost you $75. So
and you don't have to do anything. You put it in the cart and you pay for it. That's how it works. And
you don't get to double dip, so you're not going to get to use your Stamp Club discount to get another 15%.
Right.
They just don't sell at 25% off. There's no coupon code needed. Just when you check out, it's going to be 25% less.
That's right.
25% less.
And here's the thing about the gift cards. Okay. You don't have to spend them right away. You can buy your gift cards and save them for later and use them for future products or things like that. So think about that. But they're also really, really gifts. Oh, they're 20% off.
Oh,
did we get that wrong?
Hey, 20% off. They're $80 for 100 instead of, I don't know. If that's what Tamitha says, that must be what it is.
Well, I'm pretty sure the graphic I made doesn't say that. Anyway, gift cards are on sale. Okay, 25%. Whew. I was like, oh no, the graphics I made are wrong. 25% off. So you pick your denomination, you purchase it, that's what you get. So it'll save you some money later. So, I mean, Vinny's like, you can't double dip, but think about this. You buy those now, you can use them later. And it's like money, you got money at a discount.
You kind of still get the double dip if you buy them now and then wait till there's a sale and then you get to use them too. So
you get money at a discount. The other thing I wanted to tell y'all tonight.
Jen, is it too generous? Should I go back to 20?
No, you should not. You're
Jen
fine.
says it's a generous discount.
You're perfectly fine.
I
The
don't want to be too generous, y'all.
other thing I want to remind you about tonight, we're talking over each other a lot tonight. I apologize. That's on both of us.
What do you mean?
The other thing
I can't help it. Sometimes it just happens. This time it's me talking over you. It's different.
The other thing I was waiting on him to put that on his mouth so he'd stop talking. The other thing I wanted to tell y'all about tonight is that we have a crafty coming up that's going to be a big deal. Okay. On December 16th, we have a 2-part crafty. We're doing 2 hours in the morning starting at 10 a.m. and 2 hours at night, 2 hours in the afternoon starting at 2:45-ish after the live show. So December 16th, 10 a.m. in the morning, and then 2:30, 2:45-ish in the afternoon. 2 crafties. It's a lot of stuff. And Amber assured me it won't be a bunch of onesies. She assured me that it won't be, because this last time I was a little surprised by it, but I want to make sure y'all know that. What else is coming up? Doing a little series.
That's awesome, Princess Karen. She said, thank you for the prayers. I did not lose my job.
Amen.
Amen.
God is good. The other thing I want to tell you guys about is this. I have a series that I'm doing Saturdays in December, and I may have to, I've got 4 videos I want to bring in. I don't have enough Saturdays, so I'm probably going to have to double up a week or something, but it's treats to packaging. And here's what I mean by that. There's a lot of treats in our family that we make around this time of year, and I thought it would be cute to make those treats and then show you how I would package them to give them away and give you some ideas for some packaging. And I think it's really cute. And this week's Saturday night's video is my mother's famous fudge. And I'm not going to say more about how famous it is until y'all watch it, because I want y'all to see it. But the fudge is famous, and it's mother's famous fudge. It is actually, I brought it to work to package it because I've already done it. And the fudge is sitting here and it smells so good. It smells like mama's fudge, because it is mama's fudge. And so be watching for that on Saturday night, where I show you that. And it's a pretty cool little gift. Did you see it packaged?
I did not.
Feel that. That is a nice little gift.
Oh, yeah, it's a little brick.
It's nice, heavy. Isn't it? And then I put Edna's famous fudge on it. And when you open it, this one you can't open, but this one you can. I'm not showing y'all because y'all have to watch the video. So look, you open this up and you got.
Well, do we need to?
Isn't it cute?
Do we need to see if it works?
I'll show y'all mama's fudge. Isn't that cute? Do you need to see if it works?
Well, I mean, you better taste it.
I think you know it works. Oh. If you come to the video, you'll see how many people tasted it before I was able to package it up, because all the edges have been eaten. So it's super
Joe,
good.
I have been watching the 1A championship on my phone. For those of you who don't know, Chilton County, Alabama, one of our little schools in the county, it has one of the most dominant high school football teams in the history of Alabama, really. In Maplesville, they have won so many state championships.
They're really incredible.
And this year, they are currently playing for the state championship, and they were up. I want to say they were up 42-14. So real good chance. And that was midway through the 4th quarter when I came in. So it's probably already over. So they probably did win it by now. I'm
not going to say his name because I don't want to give that away, but a member of our church is one of the higher head people in the whole organization there today. And we got to see him live on TV when we were at lunch.
Yeah.
And Vince was like, look, I'm not going to say his name because he's not part of this, but he was like,
he's
look.
over the athletic association and the athletic directors of the different high schools.
So it's pretty neat to see him on TV today. And I'm like, is this live? And he's like, yeah, because I was going to text him and tell him we see you, but it was live. Okay. One more thing I want to tell you. Have you gotten your shirt? Did you pick your shirt up that looks like this? This is the one that says Christmas in a Small Town, and it's got our store on it. Look, there it is. Hey, now I might be a fashion model if I can do that. They might hire me if I can hide my face. Have you picked up your shirt? But I got to tell you, there's a new shirt in town, and I hoped I would have it, but there's no way. There's been so many orders coming in already, and so there's no way she's got mine done yet, but I want y'all to know about it if you haven't seen the new shirt. The new shirt says, friends don't stop friends from buying paper. Okay. It is so cute. It says, friends don't stop friends from buying paper. And it's signed Made It. Like a Made It said it. Because
Made It did say
Made It did say it when we were at open house. it was kind of a conversation I was having with Mary Riley. She was so cute with all her friends, and she had told her friends not to let her buy paper. And of course she bought paper. And when she left, I looked at her when she told me that, and I said, friends don't stop friends from buying paper. Like, that's not what friends do. And I was like, Mary, that's got to be on a shirt. So I promised Mary I would get her a shirt, and I did. I've already ordered it, and it's going to be shipped to her. But if you're interested, I just think it is the cutest thing. You can, like my shirt, like I chose the black sweatshirt. You can choose what you want your shirt to be. You can get a short sleeve t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt. You can get a sweatshirt. I want to say this is a comfort color shirt. Is this one comfort color? Can you see what brand it is?
It's a jersey brand.
Oh, so I got the Gildan or jersey one, and there's also a comfort color option.
Tamitha posted the link to the new merch, so you can click on it and go shop. There's Christmas ornaments. There's the new shirt design. There's the shirt that Mama has on. So you can go check those out.
And the Christmas ornaments come in 2 colors. There's a blue one and a pink one. You can choose the color you want. And also it has our little small town on it. It's so stinking cute. I got one of those ordered for my tree. And there's a 10% coupon code. So be sure there's a code right there. Tamitha put it in. It's May Helms for 10% off. Okay. And the links that we're adding are our affiliate links.
Mary's watching. She says thanks.
I can't wait for you to get it. It may take a minute because she's gotten a bunch of orders, but I ordered it and just had it shipped straight to your house. So it'll be coming to you. And it is an affiliate link. So we do make a small commission off of your purchases, but it doesn't affect the price for you. Okay. So thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the shirts. We've got so many ideas, and Kara from the Chic Peach, who I'm working with, can design. She's just like, yeah, I can design that. I can design that. I'm just like, let's do it. Because we love having the shirts. Like for the staff, we want them.
Mm-hmm.
And so our thing is this, I'm buying them for us. And if y'all want them, I'm putting them out there for you. So a lot of fun. And Tamitha has got this shirt coming. I was going to try to ship them both at the same time, but I'm going to ask her how long it's going to take to get the other one. And if it's too long, I won't make you wait because this one's so Christmassy. All right, let's make something fun. What y'all think's in here? What y'all think is in here? First off, can you even with this bow? Can you even? This, we do need, you know what? She can do Craft Acropolis shirts for us this time.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted sweatshirts. This is going to work out perfect. Can you even with this bow? Seriously, I'll send you some fudge, Tam. It's good stuff. I mean to tell you, this bow is so cute. Do y'all know where that bow comes from? That bow, and I know that y'all sleep on this because we still have these in stock. I am always shocked by this. That bow comes from the Pink and Main bow die set that has in it 3 different sizes of bows. We're going to put one together in a minute, but it has 3 different sizes of bows. And this one is the large one. Bless you. This is the large one. And then it goes a medium and a small. And you can do the tails that hang down like this, or you can do the tails sideways, and you can turn these into bows as well. So super, super cute. I wanted to show y'all that. There it is. Bless you. He's always going to sneeze at least twice. We'll probably get a third one out of him. All right, let's look inside. Ready? Here's this. Watch this. Speaking of gift cards. There they are.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Look at you. How cute.
This is not my original idea. About 3 months ago, I was on Pinterest, I think. And you know how nowadays Pinterest has those little videos that pop up in between everything? There was a video of somebody doing this, but the one they did had like 30 gift cards. It was a lot. And I'm like, who do we need to give 30 gift cards to? I mean, to me, if you were making one for me, like, you know, you could give me 30 gift cards. I'd be okay with that. Would you be okay with that?
No.
I don't think we needed 30, but I love the idea of 3. Now, here's the thing. You technically could put another one right here. I'll show you that in a minute. You could put one here, but I like the 1, the 2, and the 3, because I feel like you could do coffee, lunch, gas, or groceries. You know what I'm saying? Or coffee, dessert, clothes. You know what I'm saying? I think that would make sense. So let me show you how to do this. Also, it's a 1/4 inch thick. Okay. It is the size of an A2 card for the most part, but honestly, you're going to hand this to somebody. If you want to make an envelope for it, just make a box envelope and you'll be fine. Let's get started making it. So Tamitha has the measurements for you, and I'm sure she has either put them in the description already or she's going to put them on the blog post for you. So I'm just going to show you how to assemble. Okay. This one, I'm going to get my notes out so I know what I called them. You want to see, this is behind the scenes. You want to see how I do these things? Here you go. This is this project. I measured and got it all done. Okay, so this is our base. This is what is going to hold the whole thing. And we're going to score it. This piece is 5.5 by 11. And we're going to score it at 3. At 3 1/4. Then we're going to score down here at 7 3/4. And 8. This is the third one I've made today. So let's see if we get it right. Okay. Because I did my tester and then my sample. So there's that. We're going to move that aside and we're going to pick up another piece. This piece, and I want to tell you this. I think this is important. Did you notice that I used decorator paper here? I don't know if you can tell, but this is like, what is this? Echo Park decorator paper. The reason I did that, y'all know I use really thick cardstock as a general rule. Thick cardstock doesn't roll as well. I've got this covering up my chat. Thick cardstock does not roll as well as this 60-pound, kind of 65-pound cardstock. Okay, so we're going to use this to make it roll. Now let me show you this too. This cardstock is double-sided. It's green on one side, red on the other. So when you're deciding which side shows, you need to pay attention to that. Okay, so I've got a gold and I've got a poinsettia. And I think I want, what do I want to show in here? I think I'm not going to stress about it. Let's just see how it turns out. So let's score it on the gold side because I can see better. All right, so this piece is 9 5/8. I'm sorry, but it's just 1/8 bigger than 9 1/2. So 9 5/8. And your first score is going to be 5 1/4. Then 5 3/4. Then 6 1/4. 6 3/4. And then 7 1/4. Pretty simple. I think non-directional is better. That's kind of why I went with this, because you don't have to pay attention to that either. I just always think that's better for me anyway, because I mess everything up. All right, what else do I need to do here?
Teresa, you've been promising you was going to come visit Clanton, Alabama, and I ain't seen you yet.
I think what we'll do is we will kind of build this first, and I'll bring pieces in as we use them so they'll make sense. I think I'm going to turn this way, even though I scored it that way. That's pretty sticking out. No, I think I'm going to do it this way. I think I'm going to have this stick out. This will be the tab, so I like that sticking out. So let's do all of our folding and creasing. Just all of our little score lines. And all those score lines are 1/2 inch apart from each other. So you're going to have a 1/2 inch waterfall section to glue to. When I was with my granddaughters in Chattanooga and we were crafting, and they were using a bone folder, I said, y'all, this is my favorite part. Listen to the sound. Like, that's what I like to do, is make the sound. And they were laughing. Now, here's another trick. I want you to fold it in both directions. We want this to be, I'm going to say fluid. We want it to be very, very pliable so that this will roll easy in the mechanism. This is your mechanism that we're building right here. And Tamitha asked me earlier if I was using a specific paper pack. I'm not necessarily, but this pack is the Santa Claus pack. If you're wondering where this pack comes from, it's cute. It's just the one I was playing with. So now you see, this is what I want. I want this easy move motion. So that's why I like this thinner cardstock, and it's also why I do the front and back situation. Okay. All right. There's that guy. Now what we want to do is, and this is where you have to think, because it's a waterfall. So let me find all my pieces here. Did I not cut those pieces? I bet I did not cut those pieces. I didn't. So we're going to cut some. Any chance you can grab me some white? I don't need black, though, is my problem. I want them to be able to see what I'm doing. I have thrown that notebook away 4 times today. Just give me a piece of white up there, please.
Here?
Yep, that one. I might cut a couple pieces because I didn't. That's on me. That's okay. Y'all seen me cut before.
Just one piece or more?
Yeah, I think one piece might cut it. Haha, might cut it. All right, so I'm going to cut a piece that is 4 1/8. Oh, that is thick. I think so. This is the trimmer I took with me to Chattanooga. I think I might have damaged this guy. He's not been cutting well today. 3/8. I think I might have nicked the blade on it. Okay, so this piece, I want to show you this. This is that piece we first started with. Okay. This one is going to live right inside here, and it's going to be what holds everything down, holds our whole mechanism. Okay. And the reason I wanted to do it in such a contrasty color is so you could really see it. Okay. So this guy is going to be mounted here. But the thing you have to remember is this is one of those pull waterfalls, right? You really can't mount the whole thing. We only kind of belt it to that piece. And let me show you how we do that. So I'm doing that with, let me find my little strip. I know I cut my strip. I remember doing it. Come here, little guy. Here it is. Okay. I'm going to do it with this piece of black. Now this piece of black is 1 inch by 6 inches. Okay. What I did to make this easy, if you take this piece we're going to mount this to, and you use your cutting mat or your ruler or whatever, and you mark up 1 inch. This is what I want to do. I'm going to use my cutting mat, and I'm going to make a mark 1 inch up from one end of my piece. Okay. Which you might not can tell, but you see my little marks right there? That's going to tell me where I put this guy. And he's going to wrap around here, but I need him to wrap around loosely. Okay. If he wraps loose, I can get my waterfall to do what it needs to do. So let's start with one side so we can get it nice and square. So I'm going to just fold this around and let it be loose. Okay. So I'm not trying to get it super, super tight. See how rounded I have that? That's what I'm looking for. And I want to do the same thing on the other side. A nice, loose wraparound. Actually, if this guy has a little wiggle room, I'm okay with that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to line that back up, and I'm going to lay it down on my work surface. And this is what I did earlier. This one I've got super loose, and that really is fine. It really can be. I might even tighten it a tiny bit. I got a little bit too loose there. Okay. Then once I had it where I wanted it, I just kind of crushed this down. And you can just tell it's not folded right to it. And that's what we're looking for. Okay. Then we're going to take our glue and we're going to glue this down right here. Glue these flaps down. This, the way I designed it, you don't have to do any kind of measuring. I've done it for you. As long as you mount this strip 1 inch up, you're good. Okay. So we're 1 inch up from the bottom. Our strip is mounted and it's loose. Okay, now, this mechanism-y piece is going to live inside of here. And see that? I want it to be able to flow, okay? Before I put it in there, I want to do some punching. I want this to look like a little tag on the bottom. So I'm going to take my large angle punch. I'm going to come right down here and punch the bottom, that bone crusher. And then we're going to take our mechanism piece. This is the flat section. These are our scored pieces, okay? We're going to put that tagged flat section into the bottom. And what we want to happen here is we want this line, this edge of the page, to line up on our strip that's going across. This is the only part we're going to glue together right here. This is what's going to hold everything down, okay? So what I like to do is get this guy lined up along the edge, okay? And you might have to wiggle him a little bit. You know, he moves a little bit in your folding. So get him lined up on that black strip. Then I'm going to fold him back and expose that strip and apply glue. This is the only part of our waterfall that gets glued down. If you glue anything else down, your waterfall is not going to work. Then we're going to line this up. Get it as nice and neat as we can. Press that down. And you'll see now, of course, we've got to put a pull tab here, but you'll see now that this guy can pull and it'll allow our waterfall pieces to work. Waterfalls are very easy, and I know they can be intimidating, but we literally glued this strip down and glued this to it. That's all we had to do, okay? The next thing we want to do, what I want to do, is I want to mount this inside, but before I do, I want to do my folding and my creasing. And I gave this a 1/4 inch spine. It really does need a spine, you guys, because it gets pretty thick with the gift cards and everything. And this piece I'm using is some of my thick cardstock because I want it to hold up. So this is why you're seeing me use multiple kinds of cardstock. This is my thick stuff. Okay. If I'm missing questions, let me know. I'm trying to watch, but I'm also trying to work. So push this back into that score. This is some Harmony cardstock, super thick, super rich. All right, so now I'm going to open this up and I'm exposing that center section. This will get glued into that center section just like this. And now we can glue the entire back down. This is also going to create stability. So back here, I can apply glue everywhere. Get my hands going. And I'm putting a lot of coverage, not a lot of glue, but a lot of coverage. And then we can glue this guy down. We're just centering in that section. Now you're going to notice, if you're using my measurements, that there's a gap between here and your first score mark and here and your first score mark. The reason for that is if you get it too close, your mechanism kind of drags on the sides, and I didn't want that to be a thing, so I gave you a little bit of space. Now let's talk about the pockets that are going to hold the gift cards. Okay, these are super, super easy. That is not them, but these are them. You're going to cut, and all your measurements, like I said, are for you somewhere. I don't know where they're at, but I'll tell you when Tamtha tells me. You're going to want 4 pieces that are 3 1/4 by 4, and you're going to want 1 piece that's 2 1/2 by 4. This 2 1/2 by 4 piece, you don't need to do anything to it. We're going to set it aside. These guys need to get scored. So we're going to take them, okay, and we're going to score them. How do I want these to go? This is what we want to pay attention to. I think I want the flower showing. So that means I'm going to score here and turn the flower up. I think that'll be pretty, but you can do this how you want it. So when you put this in your scoreboard, you're going to put it in on the 3 1/4 side. Okay. 4 inches is down here, 3 1/4 is here. And we're going to score this at 2 1/2. Now this may seem excessive. I tried a 1/2 inch flip up and I just didn't like it. It didn't look as good. And also I want to show you something. Let me get this in here like so. Get these scored. I'm doing this with my tiny attacher. I love to use the tiny attacher. It's fun and it works. I'm going to fold these up real quick, okay? This is making a pocket to hold your gift card. If you don't have a tiny attacher and I make this large, you have room to glue. A lot of times when these little strips are like 1/4 inch or something and you're trying to get that to stick down right down here to hold your gift card, it's a lot harder. Now, a trick for you, okay, if you do this and you don't have a tiny attacher, which I'll show you that in a second, you can run glue. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to show you with my bone folder. You can run a strip of glue just like this all the way across, one little strip, okay, and then fold this down. And what will happen is the bottom will adhere down and it will kind of tension hold your gift card. Okay, so it'll be nice and tight. And when you put your gift card in, the tension will just hold it. But this is what I'd rather you do because it's super fun and it's super cute. Grab your tiny attacher. And I attached mine at the top. See that? They're so cute. And I love any excuse to use these little bitty staples. And the other thing I know is, and you guys know this too, if you've ever made gift card holders, sometimes they don't stay down good with glue, but they definitely stay down good with our tiny attacher. Somebody say, can I see your score lines? There's my score and there's my score. If you're concerned about your Echo Part paper tearing, 2 things. You're pressing too hard, number 1, and number 2, score both sides. I don't use a very pointed bone folder. That's another thing. Sometimes our bone folders are too pointed. So I'm just getting my score and I can flip it over this way and I can do it this way again. And you're just breaking up those fibers on the page before you fold them. And another thing, if you're worried about cracking, don't just sling this paper over. Okay. Just slowly turn it and allow that paper time to stretch and not tear. And then when you press, don't go crazy pressing. Again, be gentle with it and allow it time to stretch and not tear. And I'll show you up close what these look like. You see that? If you're gentle, you can make this happen. Yeah, my scoreboard makes my camera go crazy. Do you see those? I have no tearing and no ripping, but you have to be gentle. You can't be rough with them, because the reason this happens, the reason you get the tearing, is because these cardstocks are printed cardstocks. They're not solid all the way through, and that's why you can get that tearing. But don't we love our tiny attachers?
So we have a first timer catching you live today.
Welcome in.
Lucinda Brown. I hope I said your name right. Glad to have you with us tonight.
Welcome in. Yeah, my scoreboard is camera shy. It doesn't like the camera. It's just started since I started using this new streaming software. It's just started doing that. All right. These gift cards that you see, these are from my friend Trent Comer. They're not real. They are cute. They're not real. Trent makes them for me so I can use them in my little projects and stuff, so y'all can see how the gift cards will look. But I think they're adorable, aren't they? Okay, so now we've got our gift cards loaded. And to be honest, I would load them first. I really would. All right, so here's what you're going to do. I want to show this to you.
You do that just for stability?
No, actually, I'll show you. Whenever, to me, it's easier. You can load it later, but when you already have them in there, you don't have to try to lay this down flat and put it. You can lay it down flat, because look, they'll lay flat, but you don't have to. If you have,
it'd just be more aggravating.
If you have your gift cards, if you don't have them, you just lay it down flat and put them in. I'm going to do this, and it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty, but y'all will be able to see what I'm talking about. Sometimes I have to do things that aren't pretty. And sometimes they're pretty.
Remember?
That's it. Y'all just got to be able to see what I'm doing. Let me do this. I'm going to draw a line so you can see all of our score marks that we made.
Welcome in, Mary Ann. We have quite a few people watching over on Facebook, and we're glad that you are able to tune in and be with us. Thanks to the miracle of technology.
Love technology.
We get to be live in two places.
Okay, so you have a score mark at the top here because we folded that down. You've got a score mark, a score mark, a score mark, and a score mark. But here's what we're working in. We're working in space, 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 and space. Okay, so when you glue your first gift card on, I'm not gluing it underneath that score mark. I'm gluing it between the score marks. Okay, because we're going to glue them to the spaces in between. So I'm going to apply glue, and I'll do it holding it up so you can see it. I'm putting glue in the space in between, like so. And then when I put my gift card down, I'm going to line it up just under that score mark above it, just under it. Don't cover your score marks up. If you cover your score marks, they're not going to flip correctly. So you see I've got that one down. Okay, now we're going to go to the space in between the next one. Like so. Take another gift card. Right under that top score mark. Don't cover it up. I am going to pull that gift card out so I can press, because I'm getting some dimension back there.
Aggie, the tiny attacher is, a tiny stapler.
It's so cute.
Technically is named a tiny attacher.
It's so adorable. And one more just under that next score line. Remember, in the spaces, not under the score marks, but in the spaces. Okay. Then you have options. You can stop here. Okay. Your little guy will roll, or you can add this piece to kind of cover everything up. So it's almost like they're opening a gift, and you can turn it this way, which is even cuter to give you some difference. Okay. So I'm going to do that. And all we do here is we add it like it is a gift card, but it's not. It's just a flat piece. And then place this down. Line that up. And you can do a lot with this. You can stamp it. You can put this could be where your sentiment goes. You know, Merry Christmas. You could put,
You could put a little photo there.
A photo, that's right. You could do anything right here. I did a sticker because I like stickers. And then your sides. Now, and let me show you something else. I had this overlap. I felt like it gave the whole thing more weight. That's why I have that overlap on there. You don't have to. If you wanted to cut this like a gatefold and just cut that down the middle where they met, you could. But there's something to me about when I put my belly band on, how it holds it down nice and tight, because this thing's going to get kind of puffy, right? All right. The other thing you need to do is you need to do some sort of tab. You can poke a hole here. You can run some string out, something they can pull it with. What I did, and I do this a lot. This is a trick that I like to do. I took from my sticker sheet. See these stickers? These guys are mirror images of each other. And you don't have to do it with just these, but these work. I took these guys, and you can lay this down on your mat and kind of find your center. And I just stuck one here. Okay. Pulled this out. Flipped it over. Hang on. And then I matched it up on the backside. And yes, it's kind of lazy, but also
it's effective.
It's quick. And when you're making presents, you need some quick ideas, right? You need something that you can put together in a hurry. Now, my little tab hangs out the bottom. Not a lot. It's okay. I love that. And then we cover it in cardstock. Now, I have some cut for this one. I'm going to go ahead and lay this on because I think this will be cute so you can see it. So on the inside, I'm going to do snowflakes all around. You also have room here to do sentiments or do photos. Or, I mean, this is a lot of space that you can get creative with. You could almost journal it, almost mini album it, whatever you want to do. And if you want to, you can put a piece of cardstock in that spine section right here. I just didn't even worry about it. It was just so tiny. It was just tiny. Put this piece down. And I'll show you in the one I did earlier, I double matted there because I used a white cardstock. So I did a double mat with the red. I thought that was pretty to help it pop. So I thought that was cute. You can do that if you need to, but because this was going on black, you could see it. And then we can put our other pieces on the front. My glue keeps sticking. Let me clean that off so that won't happen again. There we go. Ooh, did a little dance. Line this guy up. And the more you add, the sturdier everything gets, which is really cool. Now, were you going to say something? I'm sorry. I didn't cut one for this.
Me a message to give to you.
Okay. I didn't cut one for this, but I did cover the back of my other one.
She wants you to clean your glue press because she said it has some glue boogers.
It did have a big glue booger. That's what I just cleaned off. Big booger on it.
She said, tell my mate to blow the nose of her glue press. It has a glue booger. Yikes.
All right. Let me show y'all this, okay? This is going to be my belly band. And this is another one of those places where you don't want to be tight with your belly band, okay? If you make it too tight, the recipient will be frustrated. We know what to do if they're too tight. We know how to make them get back on there, but the recipient may not. So here's what I do, okay? I just sort of wrap it and not crush it. This is a 12-inch strip. You don't need 12 inches, but again, it makes it sturdy the more it wraps over. So I just do this. I put my finger where I don't want glue, and then I take my glue press and I glue this down. And you're not going to get this too loose. I mean, unless you just really, really, really don't tighten it. It can be loose because these doors kind of pop. And when you put more stuff in it, they kind of pop too. See how it kind of catches? So it's not too loose. It might feel loose, but it's not. So I did that. And then this piece, so this piece is 1 inch by 12. This one, I did it 7/8 of an inch because I wanted a very tiny little border. But you could do it 3/4 of an inch. It would look good too. So then this is how I applied mine. Literally just like this. Just going to place this down like so. Oh, you might be like, why didn't you put that on when the black one was flat? Because I'm going to tell you something. If you do that, and then you go to wrap this around, you do not get a very good wrap. You get, it kind of breaks apart here in this area. But if you do it like this, and you kind of get it wet as you go, you get a really good wrap around. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've ever glued these pieces together and then try to give them some dimension or some body, they just fight each other. So I almost made this look like Santa. I almost did. And then I thought, no, I do that too much. I do it all the time. And I thought y'all might want a break from that. But I think it'd be cute if it was Santa's belt. Wrap that around. And again, I covered the back of my other one. I just forgot to do it here. And then I wrapped this over like this, but I think it'd be really cute even if it ended. Let me show you this. Let's trim that and I'll show you what I mean. Where's my scissors? Here they are. I think it'd be cute if we ended it kind of. Let's see where I want to end it. Kind of right there. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's kind of cute. And that just creates another kind of feature. And I'm telling y'all, if you've ever wrapped this in a double layer, you know why it works better to do it like this than to try to glue it down first and then do it. All right, so let's let that sit for a second. Kind of get my excess glue off of it. Now then, the bow. I love the bow. Let me show y'all that while that's drying. So I'll set that aside. So I went ahead and cut this earlier so I wouldn't have to wait on me to do it. I took some cardstock. This is just from the same pack. Oh, I have thrown that same die on the floor 3 times today. This is from the same pack. They're all in the floor, y'all. They're all in the floor.
You need me to come get them?
No, they're fine. All right. So some from the same paper pack, and this is from the My Sweet Petunia bows. Aren't they adorable? Don't these look like sunglasses? If you did them in black, you could do little sunglasses. These two. They also look like a bikini a little bit. Like, look, a bikini. I'm always looking at some other shape, right? Okay, so let's put these together. Here's what you do. I was going to do a double bow tonight, but I don't know if I want to do that live. I don't know if I want to do that live.
Taking a chance, huh?
Should I take a chance? We'll see. We'll see. What I like to do to get my bows to have a good shape is I like to curl the paper like ribbon. If you just turn it, you're going to get a crease, and I don't like the creases. A bikini and flippers, it does. Oh, you could do a mermaid. That would be funny, wouldn't it? So let's curve these. I love this bow die. I think you can get so much use. That's why I'm like, I cannot believe we still have any of these in stock, because this is an all year round, every holiday situation. You need a bow all the time. Last year when I used these, Brandy, you commented on these. Do you remember that? Because I used them in the store last year. Okay, so you have that little cross section in the middle. You apply glue. You bring these little edges into that without crushing it. You press those down. Let me get that where my fingers will hold the whole thing at one time. There we go. Press that center down, but I'm not crushing the edges. I think they look like sunglasses so much. Just going to let that catch for a second. And a trick for that, if you want a trick for that, is to take your reverse tweezers. You good?
Your tiny tweezers.
Take your reverse tweezers and sit them there while you work on the other one. Let them do the heavy lifting for you. I should have another pair in here too for these. Let me see. I'm supposed to have 2 pair over here. I don't see them.
Neither.
So I'll press this down into the center and use my big paws to hold it. How about that? I'm pretty sure you commented. It was either you or it could have been Melissa. No, it could have been Melanie, now that I think about it. Melissa, I don't remember who it was that commented on it. I feel like it was you. Look how cute these are. All right, I'm going to drop this one out and let this one get a little hold for a second, just in case. All right, then watch this. I'm going to make this look like a double bow this time. I'm being brave. So I'm going to take these little pieces and I'm going to go ahead and like curl this up. See that, to give it that dimension. And then I'm going to glue these together at the top. It might not have been you. I put them all around the store and somebody commented on, they were like, when they came in, they were like, I know that die. We had them on all our little packages. Yeah, kind of the same. Okay, so there's that. Now let's glue these two together. I didn't do a double bow in the first one, so you're getting to see a difference. So I put glue in the middle there, and then I'm going to sit this little guy down. Be cute in two colors too, you guys. Like you had two different ribbons. I'll sit that little guy in there, and I'm going to squeeze that with my tweezers. Let that sit for a second. Isn't that cute? Oh, so adorable. And not hard to do. Not hard at all. Line that up. Press, press, press. All right. This is actually the larger piece. I'm going to have to trim it down. I should have used the smaller little wraparound piece. This one's for the bigger one, but we're going to make this happen. We're just going to trim this down a little bit. And what this piece does is it wraps around here and holds everything in place. So I'm just going to wrap this. Add some glue to both sides. Tuck it down and then tuck it down on the other side. And I'm going to put my tweezers in there again. And let that hold everything together for a second. I did not get enough glue in that second pass. I did in the first one, but I need to put some glue in there. Y'all, I am the worst at reverse tweezers. My brain does not reverse. My brain squeezes. Apparently, I don't squeeze either. That one was a struggle too. All right, so get that sealed down. And then lastly, we glue our little tails on here. Oh, this is cute. I like this bow a lot. This is a cutie. Get it on there right. I'm picky about how this tail goes because I think it's cute. I might get it one day. Who knows? All right. So there's our little bow, our little double bow. So adorbs. Bring this guy back over. Scoot this up a bit. And I didn't put mine right in the middle. I thought it was cute here. It might even be cute on the wonk. Be cute too. Was it you, Melanie? Who was it that really liked them and noticed them? I thought it was cool that somebody went, I recognize that die. All right, let's place this down, and I'm going to let it seal shut for a second. I got to press it down. I'm just going to hold it for a minute. Yeah, we could leave it on the wonk. That'd be fine. I'm going to let go too soon, and it's going to pop off like a spring. Oh, yeah, you could do a tiny foam square. You could even put this on with a foam square, which might not be a bad idea to kind of lift it up and give it a little more room. Let's do this so it can dry really good. But isn't that adorable on there? What a cute present, right? I love that. I'm going to sit this one aside, let it dry, and you can see the two. Love it. We'll come back and put that back together when we get done with the next part of the program. I was going to say the show. I don't think this is a show tonight. It was something, wasn't it? Mm. So there you go. That's my version of the Waterfall gift card holder. I love it. I hope y'all do too. Look right here. This is what I like about when you make your belly band large enough. It's easy to slide on, and the recipient will love that. Trust me. When they have to fight them, they don't get it. Was it Melanie? It was Melanie, wasn't it? Yeah. We did do one on the wall this year too, and we did have them on the back of the wall. I knew it was somebody. All right. Y'all ready for the next thing? Guess what we got? Mail. Thanks, Lori. I've been wanting to do this one.
Some new product to show today.
We do have some new product. I've been wanting to do this project for y'all, and it worked out perfectly for today. So let me make a couple of moves here. I just want to eat fudge. I just want to eat the fudge.
We'll get you a bite.
Then I'll have pecans in my mouth all night.
You just have to keep your face off camera.
Let me turn our faces off so we can just shove fudge in our mouth. That's what I want to do.
I mean, nobody will notice with us talking with fudge in our mouth.
Nope, fudge don't sound like nothing. Fudge don't sound like nothing. All right, you cannot let me forget to show these things because I forgot to show them on Tuesday. Come back. There we go. I forgot to show them on Tuesday.
Did you get in trouble?
Yep. A little bit of trouble.
That Amber, she's tough.
Oh, me? Oh, my goodness. Look at this card. Look at this adorable card. I'm going to set this aside. We'll come back to that. Look at this card. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to pull the envelope out because it's got the address on it. Look. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, the one day.
Say that's got to be tea.
You know who this is. The one day we celebrate gratitude by eating ourselves into a food coma, but between bites of pie and awkward family debates, I just want you to know I'm truly thankful for you. You make life more delicious, more fun, and way less dry than turkey. Wishing you a feast of joy, laughter, and stretchy pants. Happy Thanksgiving from Terrence Decker Harris. Terrence, that's adorable. How was y'all's Thanksgiving?
Love it.
What was your favorite food? What was the thing you were so excited about? What was the thing? Vinny and I made Meemaw's carrot cake, and we made Meemaw's pecan pie. And those pecan pies were hitting this year. They were so perfect.
Yeah, they was on point.
They were perfect. At the table,
Like, it's okay. I mean, I understand.
What was on your plate you liked the most?
I mean, everything was good. I can't think of one thing that just really jumped out at me.
Mine was the green bean casserole because I'm a big fan. Most people aren't, but I'm a big, big fan. Love green bean casserole. So we loved Thanksgiving. And did we all eat ourselves into a dither? My grandmother used to say that you're gonna work yourself into a dither. Did your grandma say that about a dither?
Myself into it, but
did your grandma say that about a dither?
I thought I did pretty good on eating on vacation because it was hard.
I did good too. I ate a lot.
There was a lot of stuff there I wasn't supposed to eat.
I ate a lot on vacation. And you know what? I didn't care because we all said it. No one was allowed to judge anybody on Thanksgiving food. Here's a nice letter from a viewer. I'm going to let Vinny read it.
All right.
It's not a long letter. I thought it was a long one. I was going to let you read it while I did something else. It just looked like, see, it's mostly not. I got it. Okay. Thank you so much for all the wonderful videos that you produce and the products that you make. I'm not able to watch most of your live videos, so I watch them in the evenings or on the weekends. One of the things I enjoy most about you and Vinny is your faith. Thank you very much. I appreciate the prayers at the end of each video. You're reaching more people you may never know about. And through your prayers, you may bring someone to know and accept God. She thing I enjoy is sharing your life with us. I love to hear about your dogs. I'm so glad that you brought them to the store so we can see them in the videos. She watched some of my video last year and was inspired to make a never-ending card. And I've enclosed a Christmas card for you and your staff to enjoy. Happy Thanksgiving, happy crafting, Merry Christmas from Denise Silman. And she said, P.S. I don't sign my cards so that you can share them with other people. All right, y'all.
Thoughtful.
Are y'all familiar with the never-ending card? You may not know about one of these. Do you know about a never-ending card? I have it upside down. Oh, no, I don't have it upside down. So you go like that. You go like that. And there it goes. And then you go like that. And then you go like that. And then you go like that. It's a never-ending card. You see what I'm saying? Do you remember those?
Pretty cool.
There was I don't know if y'all ever saw one of these, but there was, I think I've done one of these on my channel. If not, I've done the napkin card, I think maybe. But there was, back in the day, a gospel track. Do you remember the gospel track that did this? It was it's kind of the Romans Road. Do you remember we had them for our students? It went like this, and you started out talking about the gospel, and then you did this, and you did the next steps. And then, do you remember?
I think I do.
Yep. It was really cool. Thank you for this. I'm pretty sure I have this on my channel. Do I not? Y'all, I've only been doing this, I told somebody this week, I was like, what have we done in 20 years? It feels like we've been doing this 20 years, but that's a beautiful card. Look how pretty this Christmas card is. Merry Christmas. And it says, may the timeless message of Christmas fill your heart and home with joy today and always. How pretty. Love that. Beautiful cards. Thank you so much, Denise. And thank you for your sweet words. We love to hear it. We love to hear from you. I have a lot of cards. These have just been coming in. Let's see what's here. This one says, you're simply incredible. I like the two tones that they used here. It says, May, Vinny, and staff. What an incredible achievement. 400,000 subscribers is so awesome. I enjoy watching your live and the replay videos. You make everything so much fun. I always feel better after watching you. You bring so much joy through your videos. Hugs from Becky Chapman. Becky, thank you so much. You're so kind. You know, it's funny because I don't think about that for us, but I do know that I enjoy watching videos of people, and it does that for me too. It lets me kind of escape and, not think about what all I have going on or what I'm doing or whatever. So I hope we can do that for you too. We try very hard to keep it light and loving and fun. And it warms my heart that you say that. Like, I know y'all know this, but like, this is December. So it's like, Vlogmas. People do vlogs every day. Not me. I'm barely a good vlogger as it is, but they do vlogs every day. And it's so cool because I have somebody to watch all the time. And it really does, kind of just brighten your spirits. And I hope we can do that for you too. And thank you so much for saying that to us. It means the world to us that you guys enjoy watching us and that we can make your day a little brighter. I mean, that's the whole point. That's just the whole point, isn't it?
Yep.
This card comes to us from Tom, Deanna, and Belle.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Mama and Vince, thinking of you at Christmas. Look how pretty. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Belle is my weenie dog that comes to visit me.
I think
the little black weenie dog that comes to visit me, right?
I think so.
Now, Tom and Deanna are as well. They come to visit, but Belle comes to visit. That's if you bring your dog here, I'm going to remember your dog forever. I have a thing about dogs. I saw this thing. It was a meme and it said, it showed like it was that video I showed you that said there's always that one family member and like everybody's inside having a good time. And then it pans out to the porch and there's one lady sitting with the dog. That's me 100%. I'm going to be where the dog is every time. So cute. Check this out. This says, "Oh, Christmas tree." This opens like, whoops, I dropped that. Let me turn that over in case that's something I shouldn't show. This stands up like this. I'll show you the side view. Is this called a step card? It's not a step card. I forget what it's called. Time of the year to remember while trimming the tree in December. Family, friends, and Jesus' birth. May goodwill surround you and peace on earth. By Sean Long. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. This is from Sean and Kathy Long. Sean writes a Christmas poem every year. I want to say we have gotten a poem from Sean multiple times. I love that. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I love your card. That's so cute. And then this is a track. If you don't know what a gospel track is, this is exactly what it is. This tells you typically a Bible story or something about the gospel or things like that. And this one is the wonder of Christmas. And on the back, the wonder of salvation. Isn't that neat? Love it. Love that. That's a track. Let's see what this says. I should have read the note first. Dear Vinny, Meme, and staff. Meme, I know you say don't point out your mistakes, but I know the maidens will notice. I totally wrote down the measurements wrong for this faux step card. Oh, hold on. I had 306 cards made, envelopes addressed, stamps on, and was ready to put the card in the envelope when I realized the card didn't fit. I thought about crying. I had to cut off 1/4 of an inch from each side of the card. I learned a valuable lesson. Make sure the card fits in the envelope before making so many. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I have to tell you, Kathleen, faux step card. Nobody noticed, did y'all?
Nope.
Nobody noticed. It's a cute card. It's precious. Telling you, don't point it out. It looks like a design decision, right? Thank you so much for your card and the poem. I love that. Love it so much. We got a couple more things. Where's this one? I haven't seen this. Oh, that's so cool. This is from Sharon McBride. Happy holidays. And look, that's real leaves painted and glued on the front of this card. And she put a note. It says the front of the card is done with real leaves. That's pretty neat. What is that? Is that just glitter paint? I cannot tell, but I love that. My granddaughters would love doing that.
They'd have a feel.
They would love getting dirty. Thank you so much, Sharon. I love that card. They would love getting their fingers dirty, wouldn't they? Oh my goodness. I do not know who sent this, but it was up front and I peeked my head in. Here's the card. Let me see who this is from. Oh, there's a lot of, let me sit this.
Just lost some stuff on the floor.
Let me sit that this way. What all did I lose? Oh, I think it was filled with confetti. Was it? I think I just lost confetti.
That's a cool card.
This is a little thing right here. Okay. Let me move this because it's got an address on it. I don't want y'all to see that. So this says warm and cozy, and this fell out of the card. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's a confetti card. Look, she bombed me with confetti. It's got angels and trees. And here's some little cards. I'm sure she tells me about these in her notes. Let me get this out. Look how cute. And then this says, thank you so much for all you do for the paper crafting community. You've taught me so much. I must admit The thought of making a card for you, the card whisperer, was very scary. I've had the dots and things for a while, just couldn't make the card. So the 2 magnets came. I had to send it back. So I decided I'm just going to do it. Yes, lots of people could create a card better, but this one is mine. I included a little treat. You guys have a blessed Thanksgiving. Love you all. Because he lives, Donna Herndon. Let me see the envelope because it's a little squished on there. Henderson. Dana Henderson. Cards by Dana. Here's the thing. This card's adorable. The card whisperer is funny. Look how cute this is. She did a little know Jesus, stay humble, serve others, be thankful. Isn't that cute? I'm telling you guys, I'm not fussing at Dana because Dana did a great job, but we got to stop saying that our cards are not good, because a card, any card, does exactly what it's supposed to do. It makes the person who gets it happy. This
That's
card
right.
says to me that Dana thought about me and made this for me and sent it to me. So I want us to remember that's the whole sentiment behind a card, is you were thinking about someone else. I love that. Now I got to show y'all what's in here in this envelope, because this is what peeked out at me when I was up front. Look at this notebook. It's so cute. I love this, and I'm a notebook fan. I love notebooks. That is so cute. Now, I didn't see the rest of the stuff that was in here, so I'm going to pull these things out and see what this is. All right, I got everything out of there. Look at these. These are 2 leather Dotson bookmarks. That's adorable.
Those are adorable.
They are adorable. I love those. Oh, look at this pen. Oh my goodness, to go with my notebook. I got to get that out of there. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. Look at that little spotty Dotson right there. So precious. Reminds me of Presley. Cute. Y'all would be so proud of Presley right now. I just think they would, wouldn't they?
They would.
She's doing so good.
So good.
Being
She
such
really
a good
is.
girl. She's really doing good. And this is a treat for us. This treat is Reese's peanut butter pumpkins. I'm so glad you sent this. I almost bought some of these the other day. I was like, we didn't have a single pumpkin this year.
Vinny's a big Snoopy fan.
Did you have a single pumpkin this year, though? I didn't.
I have not.
So now we've got some. Thank you so much. This is so, so sweet. And I love anything Dotson. Y'all know me like that. Yeah, y'all be so proud of Presley right now. We've told y'all that Presley can sometimes have a piddle problem, right? You know what that is if you're a Dotson owner or dogs with anxiety. She had to go to the vet for boarding. She does not like that. She did not piddle.
She did
Not
not.
one single time. She had to be moved from me to another person. Did not freak out. She went. She didn't love it, but she went. When I picked her up, she was very excited. She came straight to me. She did not overexcite herself. Put her in her, that we have one of those dog, what would you call that thing? It's like a seat for the back of the vehicle that they jump into.
I call it a dog box, but it ain't really a box.
It's not a box. She got up in it. She laid down. She was excellent. We got home. She was excellent. She's doing so good. I think it's because her and Bean had the rule of the roost before Maggie came along. I think they just somehow she's comfortable. Like Maggie's getting big. Maggie's much bigger than Presley now, where before she was kind of like, they're only like this. Now they're like this already. But she's doing so good, and I'm so proud of her. And I know that y'all would be so proud of her. It's not a dog box.
It's really not. It's one of those things that you put in your back seat so your dog can be comfortable and not slide out of the seat.
It's like
got
a
2
hard board.
sides.
It's like a board that opens up across your seats. Like we have, what is that called? I call them bucket seats. I think they're called captain's chairs now. I don't really know what they call them, but we have like bucket seats in the back. So there's a console in the middle, but this lays over the console to make the seat flat. And then it has a bed that lays in it that keeps it soft. And it's amazing. The sides come up and it protects your car and it keeps them from jumping out unless they've got legs like Maggie. Maggie's got legs. She
definitely got some hops too.
She does have. She can get away from you. All right. You want to see some new stuff? This
kind of hang with us here. We're going to try not to go too fast so Tamitha can post the links for you guys. It's a lot of products, so just kind of hang on.
Is this a re-up, Tam? Or is this a new? I think this is a re-up. Assortment 1. I think we've had this one before. It's just back in stock. I can't remember. It is a dog car seat. In the vlog I'm currently filming, I show it to you. It's a re-up. Okay. In the vlog I'm currently filming, I show it to you. So you'll get to see what we're talking about. Yeah, it has a leash hook and everything. I love it. So this is back in stock. This is the inserts for these, which are also back in stock. This is the Create an Album. This one is the flip album based in the quadruple. I did a whole video on these, a whole live show 3 weeks ago, I think. And I showed you how to use these very detailed. And so several of these sold out when I showed them then, but these are back. They also come in black and they have other inserts as well. There's there. This is a re-up. This, I use this so much. This is the it's 2.5 inch double-sided Elizabeth tape. This 2.5 inch tape comes in so handy. I love it for covering books, for covering composition books, especially whenever you have, if you're wrapping, like if you're making, this is a good way to use it. If you're making your own albums and you want the edges to be really secure, if you put this under your chipboard and then have this extend out and you wrap it over, it's fantastic for that. I've never done that on camera, but I can show y'all. It's fantastic to wrap it around and protect the edges. This is really good. And you will never use this up. It's insane. Where's mine? Mine's right. No, mine's right here.
You got a 4-inch one over here. And what looks like 1.5 inches.
No, that's my 1.5 inches. This is the 2.5 inch. I love this stuff. But you'll use it for everything. Everything. So that is back in stock. Then I'm gonna try, like I said, we're gonna do back in stocks. These are the color pencil blenders. Okay. You see this nib on them? They're kind of clear, or like a clear color pencil. And what they do is they allow you to blend your color pencil from one color to the other. And I know this is a Prismacolor blender, but I have never had a color pencil that would not blend with these. There's something about this nib that causes your color pencils to blend together. So if you're a color pencil user and you want to blend out your, like, the scratchy marks and you want to make it look really smooth and really soft, this does it. You get 2 in a pack and you can sharpen both ends so you can use this for a really long time. It is like carpet tape, actually. That is exactly what it's like. All right, so there's that. Put my pencil back. These are back in stock. Love these. I'm just telling y'all. First, I'm going to tell y'all that mine are in my Chattanooga bag. I've not emptied it yet. Okay. When I was in the fabric industry, when all I did was work for a fabric store and I did crafting with them, people tried to make recoil scissors. A lot of people tried. And when these came out, when we first heard he was bringing out recoil scissors, when Tim was talking about that was going to be coming, I was like, well, I'm not excited about that because I've seen enough recoil scissors in my day. Then I got these and they're incredible. And every time somebody comes to my store and they say, can I feel them, touch and feel them, they always buy them. Always, because they're incredible. These are the 9.5 inch and this recoil bounces back and forth. I do not have a pair here. That's on me. And these are the snips and they have a spring and they bounce. They are incredible. I do have a full video on these as well. I did a video showing how to use them. They also come with an extra spring. So if you want it to be a high tension spring or a low tension spring, the one in here is low tension and this is high tension. I like the high tension. I think Shannon left hers on low tension. I think she did. I can't remember.
And I will tell you that your husband would love that mini pair for his tackle box.
These snips are perfect for the tackle box and they lock so they don't pop open. They lock shut. They're really, really incredible. They're good stocking stuffer for fishermen.
Oh, yeah.
Good stocking stuffer for that. Paper sacks back in stock. I showed y'all how to make these. I just did a video on these. They're so cute. I love this. Just did a video showing you how to get 2 of these from one paper bag. This holds cider and you can put like a sentiment on the back. Aren't these cute? This is what I did. I got two from one using these guys. And this is is this the one I did it with or the bigger one? You could still do it with this because it's big enough. And this would work perfect for, I did it with this one. Didn't I? I think I did. Because you open them out flat, but you could do this for gift cards too. You could put gift cards in these. So cute. And I use my tiny attacher again. That's probably why I think they said we're sold out. That's probably why the tiny attacher's not here.
Could be.
Because I showed that. That's probably why. Oh, yeah. Was it those? No, I use the bigger sacks for that. So I use the bigger sacks, but those smaller ones would do the same thing, just smaller. These are so cute. These are new. This is a restock. Is it a restock? I think it is. This is 49 in Market, 12 by 12 white cardstock. You can't beat this cardstock. You just can't. I'm telling you, it's incredible. It is the same cardstock. If you purchase these guys, this cardstock is the same. So if you want to add to your albums, this matches, and it's incredible. This cardstock is literally one of my favorites. I have very few favorites right now. And because of some things, you're going to see what I've had to do. I'll tell you in a second. I'll explain it. But this cardstock is incredible. So that's back in stock. I don't even have to tell y'all because it sells out when it comes in. It's so good. Any more of this restock? I don't think. That's not restock. Let me look over here. This is restock. If you have the Spellbinders Platinum 6, this is that additional turn to give you that extra leverage so that you don't have to work so hard to turn your embossing machine. So if you don't have the power machine and you want to get a little bit of extra strength, get a little extra leverage, see how you hang it off the edge of the table and it gives you that extra movement? That's what this is for. This is a restock as well. So this is the turn handle for your Spellbinder 6. And
it really does make a big difference.
It does. I got to put it on my machine. The problem is that my machine won't be in camera with it off the edge is my issue. But typically I don't use it that way anyway. I want to say this is a restock. Why do I feel like we had this shaker from Doodlebug? This is, no, this is Christmas confetti. So we haven't had this one. This is adorable. The shakers are so good for everything that you do that needs a shaker. Or if you just want to use them as pieces that you glue down. I love these so much. This is new then. It's so cute. And I love that they put it in these jars. They make it easy to store them. This is definitely a restock. This is one of our favorites. You will not be sad about owning this die set. This die set comes in rectangles, circles, squares, oval. I think that was all of them. This is the greatest die set. You will love it. And this one in particular comes with the little stamp, the little postage stamp. So cute. Love this guy. This is a restock. This is the Tombow glue pen, and it's the pen. This is glue inside of a pen nib. So you can get to the tiny little pieces or put a tiny little bit of glue where you need it. This is perfect. If you're doing like small die cuts, like snowflake dies would be really good to color, to draw the glue onto the snowflake arms. This would be perfect for that. So this is a back in stock. We just got that one in recently. This is new. This is so cute. This is called Tales from Oak Wood. And this is Crafter's Companion. Look how pretty this is. This is very quintessential Crafter's Companion. Look, adorableness is what this is. It's adorable. Cuteness. The little animals, the little glasses. There's a hedgehog. There's little glasses on this little guy. I think he's a maybe a gopher. I think. Look at the mushrooms. I got to tell y'all something. We went to this antique store in Chattanooga. Oh my gosh, it was called Dirty Jane's. Oh my gosh, it was absolutely incredible. There was one whole booth that was nothing but mushrooms. Like it looked like this. It was cute, like felted mushrooms and like vintage mushrooms. The whole booth was all mushroom thing. So it tells you.
Go by there, make sure you tell them I sent you.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you're in Chattanooga, Tennessee, you need to go to Dirty Jane's. It is the most beautiful. Have you been, Tamitha? It is the most beautiful antique store. It's so cool. I ended up getting the only thing I bought were some 3.5 foot tall bottle brush trees for my fireplace, and I'm in love with them. I love them very much.
You should have bought one more.
I thought it too. I'm glad you thought it. He don't think it.
I don't think it.
Look how cute this is.
You did say it.
I did. I should have bought one more. I don't usually do even numbers, but I really should have gotten one more. Yeah, it's incredible. I filmed a little clip while we were there, but there were so many people. We were there on Black Friday. Did you think about that? We were there on Black Friday. I didn't even think about it. It was crowded. Yeah. It was crowded. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. Little acorn hat. So this one again is called From Oak Woods, right? Tales from Oak Wood. So adorable. Look at the little ladybugs.
That's funny. From where I'm sitting, those look like strawberries.
Oh, do they? Makes sense. One
But now that
more.
I get a little closer with my eyeballs, I can see spots on the ladybugs.
So cute. Well, you kept that secret, Tamitha, because that store is incredible. I'm glad you've been, so you know what I'm talking about. It really is great. I took a bunch of pictures to come back and show Missy. Let me show y'all these guys. These are called detail doodlers. I think I have. Oh, I see what she did. Let me show y'all something. They won't watch the live show. There's 2 girls in my life that are getting these.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? They won't watch the live show.
maybe not.
These are the bright colors. These are called brights. Let me get them where you can see them. I'll open one up in a second. And then these are, what are these called? Are they primary or basics? These are called basics. So I'll probably keep the basics. I got to open these up. Let me show y'all. So these are in stock now. They're fine point doodlers. And I'm working on Christmas presents. And I thought, I know some girls that would love these because all they want to do is write and draw and doodle. And these are fine tipped. See that tip? And I don't want to write with this because I may not get to keep this, but these are detail doodlers. And they are from American Crafts. They come in these little cases. They're perfect for Christmas. If you got little doodlers like I do, look how nice that is. And I really love them because I thought about when we traveled, I saw how their mom packed their stuff. These are great for traveling because they lock in. Did you see that? Like if they're in the car, that's what I love about them. If they're in the car, look, they lock into their place. That one tried to come out on me, but he didn't. Isn't that amazing? I love that. So those are the basics here. Makes sense. These are the brights. And y'all gonna be like, don't open their stuff. Listen, everything I give them on Christmas morning is already open because they don't have time for opening. They're like, I don't want to sit here and open. Make it be open. Look at the brights. So pretty. This just screams those little girls. Love this. So these are in store and available for you. And I already told Amber that I'm keeping these 2 for the people. For the people.
Them peoples.
I'm also keeping these for the people. The same people. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not keeping this one. I'll show y'all, but this is adorable. Look, they're called cute pins. How stinking cute are these? I'm keeping this for the people. Look. And I'm keeping this for the people. This screams the people in my life. So these will be in a what? A foot protector. So I don't say what it is. The thing you put your feet in to keep them warm. Y'all know what I'm talking about. These will be in there. The llamas are so cute, but I don't think my girls are into that. I don't think they are. They would think they're adorable, but I know they're into this and this. So these are fresh. They are available. Loving those. Y'all know I'm Christmas shopping, and I'm making y'all Christmas shop too. Now, I feel like I showed y'all this already, but maybe I didn't. I feel like this might be a restock. Or either I've already been through it. I'm not sure which one it is. Is this a restock, Tam? Shut to tell me. That's right, Jen. I just didn't want to say it. I just don't want to say what it is. Okay, I thought it was. So this paper pack is called Bookish. This is so my daughter-in-law. This is so Jenna. She is so a book girl. Loves books. And this is a perfect one. She's in her reading era for definite sure. She's always looking at, talking about, and reading new books. It is fairly new, but I thought we had already had it one time. We have the accessory pack, the coordinating pack also of cardstock. And then I'll flip through for a second. And we've got some really, really new cardstock tonight that I got to show y'all. So we want to flip through this one kind of quick because it's a re-up. Oh, it's so cute. Look at that. It's so Jenna. I think I said this the whole time I looked at it last time.
I think you did.
I do. It is so her. I love this so much. I may have to figure out some little book I can make for her. Maybe like a TBR book, like TBR to be read. Make her a little TBR journal or something like that. That would be cute. Look at the plaid and the books. You hope Santa's watching. Brandy's like, I hope Santa's watching because I love this paper pack. There's a lot of book folks out there, aren't there? A lot of book folks. Oh, look at the bookmarks. So fresh. And stickers. What'd she say? The cute ones are EK Success. Oh, are they? They are. American Crafts. Look at these. I think I could do a little book, like a journal book that she could put like what she wants to read in it, like to write it down. I think she'd like that. And give her some llama pins because she'd probably like the llamas. That'd be a cute little gift.
She probably would.
Okay. Let me tell you, I am missing something. This is not everything, is it? Amber, do I get to show the yellow pack paper tonight? I saw she was watching, so I'm just going to ask her. Do I get to show yellow pack? Because I want to talk about, what's happening. A lot of you guys know I cannot get Harmony. I cannot get my Harmony cardstock. I am also struggling with getting my PA ream cards, the one that's in the big ream. Okay, so I don't have that in here. I think a box got left on the table in there with product in it. I also cannot get my PA ream of cardstock right now. They're trying, but right now I can't get it. So I'm trying to find white cardstock to replace it. Okay. That's very hard to do because those two cardstocks that I love and carry are very, very good quality cardstock. So we're trying some things out. This is a smooth textured Coordinations cardstock in 110-pound white. I'm going to open it up. The reason I was drawn to this pack is number one, affordability, because it's affordable. Some cardstocks are not affordable, and you're going to see that I have a little bit of both of those. Okay. Oh, I didn't show it Tuesday. That's on me. Maybe I was supposed to. But this cardstock is a smooth, solid core. I know it's from Coordinations, and I know a lot of people, think about them with having the multicolor core inside. But this one is solid core, solid white. It is smooth. Look how smooth it is. This one is a very good, not dupe, but a very good version of my PA that comes in the ream. This one is not as thick. It's still good. It's not as thick as my ream, but it's affordable. You get 25 sheets in here of the white 110 pounds. So I've got that if you need card bases or you need some good affordable white cardstock that you can use.
I don't think this is for in here.
I did not show that, so I have to show that. My other option, I want to say mine was, I must have brought in here, is this. Now, we have carried this before in the past.
I think this is for the store.
Okay. We carried the Nina Classic Crest in the past. This is the cover stock. Okay. This is the thicker Nina cardstock. I stopped carrying it when I found my more affordable options. Okay. But it's hard for me to not have something this quality. And I had one that was open somewhere. It's hard for me to not have something of this quality regardless of price at this point. Okay. So for me, this is expensive. It is $42, $41.99 a ream, but you do get 125 sheets of it, and it is beautiful cardstock. So it's always been beautiful, and I've always loved it, but it's much more expensive compared to what I always tell y'all about, but I can't get those things anymore. So while we're looking for our next super affordable option, we're going to be bringing you this. And we may even have this in a couple other options coming up soon. But if you need some good cardstock, it's really good. But it is on the pricier side compared to what I normally sell. Okay. But it's really good. And I had to have some cardstock. That's all there was to it. I'm like, we got to have cardstock. And that one seems to be consistent, and I can usually get it. All right. You want to see some new product? Some brand new product? Like brand new product?
Brand new stuff.
I love Nina too. And we used to carry it back in the day until I found cardstock that was comparable at a better price, more affordable price. But I can't get those anymore. So maybe they know something, Nina knew already. Maybe they found out something Nina knows. So anyway, we have it now in stock, and you'll probably see it coming in different iterations. As a matter of fact, I have another white cardstock coming. I'm really excited to show y'all too. This is new from 49 and Market. This is called Nostalgic Memories. This is new from Dennis Burton. So you guys remember Dennis did like the cooking collection with her, and he did Rust and Revs. And this is a new collection from him. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. When we saw this online, Amber and I were both kind of like, it doesn't yell at me. It doesn't scream at me. But, and I'm going to show you a good example. When these came in, like when we saw the pictures online, unfortunately, pictures just don't do things justice. Okay. Online, this is what it looks like. And you're like, oh, that's cute, right? But when you get it in person and you really get to look at it, look how pretty these are. I'll pull this out. These are chipboard pieces. Look how pretty. They just look so much better than the photos. Are these stickers? I don't believe they are stickers. No, they're not stickers. They're just chipboard pieces. But aren't they beautiful in person? What a difference between this and this. You see that? It's so hard to see that in the packaging and online. So anyway, this is the chipboard. Okay. We have seen the new paper rose. We have, here's the thing about paper rose. Y'all tell me, when we brought paper rose in before, a lot of people reached out to us and said they didn't care for the finish. You know, it's the shinier finish. And a lot of people said that to me. And then some people who didn't know that was the finish reached out because they didn't know that. But, you know, paper rose, that is their finish. It's beautiful paper. If you love that, if you don't mind that, tell me, because we'll bring it in. We love it. But like I said, the last time there was just a lot of people that reached out and said, I didn't know it was the shiny finish, and they don't love the shiny finish as much. You tell me, though, because I'm going to do what y'all say.
Shiny, though, but it does have a little bit of a gloss.
It's a shinier finish. It's a glossier finish. It's shinier than Photo Play was. You know, Photo Play was kind of a matte gloss. Yeah. And paper rose is a little shinier than that. I think it's gorgeous. I absolutely do. But
and they have a lot of faith-based paper.
They have a lot of faith, which I love. But tell me what y'all think. A lot of people ask that, right? Yeah, the colors do not look the same on camera, but in person, they're beautiful. Oh, this smells delish. This smells good. All right. See, look, Lori's like, I love both finishes. That's awesome. Now, this is not a shiny finish. This is a matte finish, and it's beautiful. Look at this. This is classic 49 and Market. That's a heart there. Let me flip through kind of quickly. We've got another one. Look at that. See? Look on camera. Hey, can you see it on camera yet? There's a delay. Look in person. That's a huge difference. Not so much the colors, but the depth on this one.
Yeah. I want to say it looks a little... Is muted the right word?
On camera? To me, on camera, it looks flat. In person, it looks dimensional. You see that? Same here. This looks so flat on camera. And in person, that clip just pops. So if you get this home, you'll see what I'm talking about. Let me show you the back. Love these. Oh, look at this one. And this is really going to be flat. This is really flat on camera, but in person, like these, look at this, Vince. Look on camera. Okay. Now I want you to look at the gold drawer pulls. See the difference? It's such a difference. So it's hard for me to make that any different for you guys on camera, but it is very different. Like these literally look like I could pull them, and on camera, they just look like a picture. So pretty though. Look at that. Sometimes camera just doesn't do things justice. That's so pretty. And I know, like if Brenda was here, she'd be drooling. This is so Brenda cardstock. Look at that leather. That actually looks good on camera. That looks like leather. That looks great. So, and these, so pretty, so pretty. Aren't they pretty? Look at the letters. Like the, y'all can see the dimension. There's dimension, but there's, I don't know. When you get this, tell me how to describe it. You can see the dimension, but there's something about the richness of it, the depth of it in person. I don't know how to describe it. Like you can tell that there's dimension there, but the way your eye sees it versus, I mean, that looks like thread in person. And on here, it looks like a picture. Does that make sense? And it makes me sad because I really want to be able to show you this in the most beautiful way. And I think when you get it in person, you'll be like, wow, that was gorgeous. That's how Amber and I were today. We're like, look how gorgeous this is. And where did I put the cover page for this? Oh, I might have to find it. Is it in here? Yep. There it is. So pretty. All right. So I'm going to slide this in here, put it back. So that's the 6x8. There's lots to look at here. Okay. Cynthia says, I'll confirm in 2 weeks. Thank you. Let me know. This is the laser cut florals. Now, again, they're beautiful, but look how beautiful. If you had the cooking one that he did, the one right there, I can't remember the name of it. If you did the class with us, you'll know what I'm talking about, because in person, the depth, which is the word I think I'm looking for, is so rich in person. So this is 181 pieces of laser cutouts in that pack. This is laser cut ephemera. Okay. So the cutouts are like the flowers and the shapes and things like that. And the ephemera is like the lace borders and frames and different little things like that. And look at that. Look at that border. So beautiful. So beautiful. All right. This is basically the same as the 6x8, but in the 12x12. And I just think it's gorgeous, but I just wish it could be, I wish I could stick it through the screen and you touch and feel it like I get to, because it's so pretty. I mean, this right here, for example.
I mean, it's very muted on camera.
That flower
I
right
like
there.
That description.
I'm going to point that flower out. Okay. On camera, that looks like a pretty flower. Okay. In person, it looks like you could pick it off the page.
It does. It has a 3D type.
Yep, it does. That's pretty. Look how neat. Oh, one of these days, one of these manufacturers is going to make this have scent just for me. And I'm going to smell it and go, that's honeysuckle. And they're going to make me have to pick what it is, like figure it out. That'll be fun. Somebody do that. I know, I get that muted and vintage goes together, but it's not that muted. What you're seeing on camera, that orange is so pretty right here. You'll see. When you get it in person, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see. It's gorgeous. And the good news is it gets better in person. If it got worse in person, I would be on the other train. But this gets better in person. This page is literally like you're looking at wallpaper. Like you want to touch the wallpaper texture in it. So pretty. That's what I told Amber today. She's like, it just doesn't come across the same, does it? I said, it doesn't. I said, but wait till we flip through it tonight and we'll get to see how pretty it really is. Oh, that page right there. That page is stunning. All right, babe, look at that page. See it? It's just gorgeous, isn't it?
And it's just not the same. I mean, it's pretty on camera.
It's pretty.
The colors are very pretty, but
this looks like a bunch of dried flowers laying here. So pretty. How do I describe it? You know how in like, I never saw the Harry Potter movies, but I've seen like clips of it. And you know how the things are kind of dark, but then also light to give it that dimension? That's what this feels like to me, like the dark and then the light. So pretty. I'll stop going on and on about it. It's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Okay. Then the other thing from that same line, Nostalgic Memories, is the solids. Okay. So and what I love about this, by the way, is they call these solids. Just saying. They are my people. I want to show you 12x12 solids collection. Look at those solids. If you know, you know. These are my people. Look at that solid color paper right there. What you got to say about that?
That's much closer to a solid than the big plaid squares you think are a solid.
This is because you love Janine. You're going to take Janine's side. I know what you're doing. If you know me, I think some polka dots are solids and some plaids are solids and some stripes are solids. And Vince gives me grief about it. But these are called the solids.
I'm
That's
not
beautiful.
alone.
These are beautiful. Oh, that leather piece. You think these are closer to solids?
100%. I mean, the polka dot is not solid, but it's muted enough that, see, I don't even see the polka dot there or there. I see it there.
I just think you're trying to
Sticks
take
out like a
somebody's
sore
side
thumb.
besides mine. We've seen all the patterns. I think you're just trying to take somebody's side besides mine. That's what I think.
Tanya said it best. Solid-ish.
Solid-ish. It's given solid as a vibe. Solid is as solid does. That's what we're gonna say. I love them. I think they're perfect for solids. I just wanted to point out that they called them solids. I also love this about her cardstock. Do you see how the the decorator strip is usable with a sentiment? That's so cool. Love that. Solid-ish. Okay, that's that paper pack. We got one more. Now this one, it's another one of those that's better in person, but it's absolutely beautiful. You're going to love it. And for those of you who are kind of had all the Christmas you can take, because I've been doing Christmas since like July, you're going to like this other pack because it kind of takes us into the next part of next year. Kind of give you, if you're in the middle of snow right now, you're going to like this. You're going to like seeing something a little bit different.
Something different.
This is called Whispering Way. And it's gorgeous. Look at this. Oh, so pretty. There's the solids.
She's out there on that one. They ain't solid.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I didn't say it wasn't pretty.
They're solids. This is your card. Oh, it smells so good. This is your cardstock, Whispering Way. This is it Joanne Bain? Joanne, I'm pretty sure it is. This is beautiful. Here's your laser cut elements. And Amber wanted me to point this out. They're babies. Look at them. They're so cute. Oh, the babies. Oh, my goodness. They're adorable. I'll bring it up close so you can see what all you'll get in there. Look at all the great pieces. Oh, my goodness. The babies had us, though. We were sold. Look at those little babies. Look at those babies. They're so cute. They knew which one to put on the back. I'll tell you that. They knew which one, the little babies, to get everybody. Then, this is the 6x8. We'll flip through the 12x12. And then, again, this is cute. But look how pretty in person. Look at that. This is gorgeous. Harvesting memories one season at a time. Oh, I love this. All right, let's open the 12x12 and let y'all get a glimpse of that. Put these back in here. Oh, the quality of their paper is insanely good. Insanely good. And I'm going to tell you something. Their white and their black is the same quality. It's just white and black. It's so good if you've never used it. Look at that. Love it. Oh, my goodness. How pretty. Oh, look at those chickens. Here again. Here again. I cannot bring you the quality through the camera. Can't do it. You'll see when you get it home. Just know you have something to look forward to. You know, sometimes you're like, I hope when I get that home, it's as pretty as I think it is. This will be prettier. Look at these. This will be prettier than you expect it to be when you get it home, which is so good. We love that. Exceeding expectations. Look at that. That's pretty. That is brighter than here. This is a little more muted than what you're seeing on screen. Oh, look at that cow. So cute. Y'all know my friend Missy that has Rustic Relic. She has a cow up front, and that cow's name's Moodine. That reminds me of Moodine. Moodine. So many of you have tried to buy Moodine from her, and she won't let anybody buy it. And I hear about that. She's like, so-and-so wanted to buy Moodine today. This is another one. You're going to love this in person. You're going to love it. Do you see? Okay, that's a little mouse, but he's cute right there. As long as he stays there. Look, there's one and there's one. Just stay right there. Little barn mice. Peek-a-moo. That's a good one. This is beautiful. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. This cardstock is gorgeous. I love that. Okay, something else that's done really well here. Kind of spans more than a spring season, doesn't it? That's a little bit of like harvest wheat with some sunflowers, and then we've seen like pink flowers, and it's really good. It kind of spans a lot of seasons. I like that. Wonder if they meant to do that. Like, look, that does not feel like a single season. I wish we could grow pink sunflowers. Can you grow pink sunflowers? Those are beautiful.
I don't know.
That's so pretty, you guys. It's so thick, I keep thinking I have 2 sheets. So gorgeous. All right. Kudos to the 49 and Market team. Kudos. You did great.
Janae knocked it out again.
They knocked it out of the park. They all did. Dennis did. Joanne did. Absolutely beautiful. I think I put this in upside down. I did. I'll fix it later. Okay. One more collection to show you tonight. And it's a pretty one. And you're going to be like, it's December. I know, but everything starts early. Okay. This is the Be Mine collection from Cartabella.
So you know that's just phenomenal.
Look how pretty. So gorgeous. Love is in the air. There's something about these pinks and reds and blacks that they just get me every time. We have the ephemera. We have the 6x6. We have the solids. This is solid. We have the coordinating solids. And then we'll flip through this guy. I'm excited to look through some Valentine paper. I know it seems early, but you know, if you're going to use it to make something for Valentine's, or if you're having a party or something and you need to make some things, it's never bad to have it early and get started early. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Cartabella. Look at that texture. So gorgeous. Look at that.
Excuse me.
There is more black than we thought, Amber. Look, we wanted more black, and look, there is. The fonts are black. I like that. This is adorable. Adorable. Is that rain?
Sounds
It's
like
coming down, isn't it? Love this. Oh, that is so cute. I love that so much. And the B sides of Cartabella paper, even if you don't like the front side, I know Cartabella, they hit it out of the park. Even if you don't like this side, you buy these for these. Look at that. So pretty. I don't know. I'm liking this green. I wasn't sure about it. I do love green lately, but I wasn't sure about it, but I really do like it. Look at that pink. Oh, look at this one. That's so pretty. And there's some black. Why do I think? See, Amber, it's not on here. Well, now I feel better because we were like, I just need a little more black. It's in here.
It's on the front page, though.
Where?
It's just not up there in the pattern.
It's not up here. We were looking for a black piece. So there is a black piece. I'm glad of that because we wanted a little more black, and there is some. Look at that. Try to stack this up right. Oh, this is beautiful. Those are owning me right now. I love that. Those little postage stamps. For some reason, that screams Valentine's Day to me. That's beautiful. Look at this floral. The little black hearts. This reminds me of my mom. My mom always said, and they're kind of a dark, dark green. She said, always put a touch of black. That little darkness in there would be so pretty.
You've not made a never-ending card.
I think I have.
Do you really?
I mean, but it would have been.
Tamitha will have to do some research.
It might have been Verbena or before, but I feel like I've done one. I feel like I've done one on camera. Look at that. Love this. Love this. Look at these. They're so cute. You are just my type. That's fresh. Oh, the candy. I like the candy. That's a neat touch. Hearts. And then let's look at stickers. Love this. Oh, that little store. So cute. So cute. I love it. All right. That is Be Mine from Cartabella. Somebody said do another one. I hate to do another one whenever I already have the tutorial and it's the same mechanism. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people are like, you already did this. I know. I do that sometimes. I'm like, I know I already did this. Let us see if we've got it. Everybody's asking about it, but we can look. I feel like we got a request for it. I want to say it was when I was in the first craft room in Verbena. Not the back room, but the first one, which would have been a long time ago. I feel like it was then when I got the request for it. But let me say this. If you want to learn how to make it, you don't have to wait on me because the Never Ending Card has been around for a while. There's a lot of good tutorials. So you can go check that out and you can go see that tonight and not wait on me. But if I can't find it, I'll do one. If I can't find it. All right. Did I show everything? Timothy? MB says I did it. I am almost positive I did. Becky says, that long ago, it's time for a new one. Maybe so. Maybe so. I don't think I'm thinking of the impossible card. We'll look. If we can't find, that's everything. We'll look. If we can't find it, I'll do one. I know I've made one. I could have made one in a class or as a kit. Whenever I know I've made one and I remember it because I'm picturing doing it, which is not like me. So usually I forget it. It's more fun when I show y'all. You're so sweet. You're so dedicated. You made it. I love you. I love you.
You are a phenomenal teacher and they love the way you instruct them.
You know, you have to leave here with me tonight and my head's going to be too big to get through the door.
It's not. It just annoys you when I compliment you.
No, I appreciate it very much. And I love that you think I'm a good teacher. I appreciate that because that's my goal in life is to teach you how to do things. Like, look how cute this is. It's so cute. I want these to come up a little higher. That is so fresh. Thank you, Sheila. You're a sweetheart. You're all sweet. I appreciate you. We'll figure it out. If I don't have it, I'll do one. Look how cute that is. Wouldn't you love to give that at Christmas? I mean, that's adorable. They'd be like, how'd you make that bow?
Yep, they sure would.
Ancient secret.
Whoop. Never Ending Card, October 11, 2017.
Who found it?
Starple Sue?
Why did I feel like I did it? I felt like I did. 2017 is not that long ago.
8 years.
8 years. That's crazy.
Almost 9.
We've been doing this forever.
Yeah, we have.
Forever. Yeah, I like this bow. It's really, really cute. It's fresh. And it's very easy to do. It's just a die cut. Now, see, I made that big, but remember, when you get this thing filled up, I do have some gift cards in here, but I've also want to put like a sentiment and things like that. But I would prefer it be easy to slide on and off than them have to fight it. You like my honest opinions? I try to be honest. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If you buy from me and I tell you something is a way and it shows up at your house and it's not, that's on me. So I want you, and I think all of you, if you've been around here a while, you know, I'm going to tell you like it is. And I've said this before. If I don't carry something in my store, it's not because I haven't used it. Sometimes it's not because I haven't used it. Sometimes it's because I have used it and I prefer a different version of it. Now, there's some things out there I haven't used and I don't carry everything. I am also that person. I like to carry good quality of something. And I also try to find it affordably. And Benny will tell you when we're in product meeting, I'm like, look how much that retail price is. Just look at that. You know, I watch that. I try to make sure you guys can afford it. And here's the thing. The Nina cardstock is absolutely 100% worth every penny of it. However, when I had cardstock I could offer you that I felt was as good a quality for what we use it for, okay, and I could get it to you at a lesser price, I try to do that. In the meantime, we're going to go back to it, and I probably will just keep it. I used to have it. We used to sell it, and it sold really well, but I love to be honest with you about things. That's what I like to do.
Becky said, except the doily punch.
The doily punch is y'all's fault. Because I was honest with you about the doily punch, and then all the mates are like, yeah, but
it'll do this.
But what about this? What about this? That was y'all's fault. That's so funny. That doily punch. You had to be there for that one. That was something else. Thank y'all so much. Mackie, you're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. You're all sweethearts. Yeah, 34 cents a sheet. Yep. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know how I am. I'm that way about everything. Did you see it, Rebecca?
Yep,
Did you
there's
see?
a gift card sale.
Did you see the gift card
25%
sale?
off.
Rebecca's going to love that. She's
If
going
you
to make her
buy-
own
If you
sale.
buy $100 gift card, you get it for $75. No code necessary. They're on sale.
It's any denomination.
Yeah, if you buy a $50 one, it's going to cost you
whatever that is.
$37.50.
Good job. You're probably like, that's not that hard. I had no idea it was $37.50. You're telling me something I didn't know. That's crazy. Yes, gift card sale. In case you just got here, we have a sale on the gift cards. For every gift card you buy, you get it 25% off, and it's already done for you at checkout. You don't have to add a coupon code or anything. It's already there. And that goes until, what'd y'all say, Sunday night?
Sunday night,
Sunday
I
night.
think, yeah.
Yeah,
Just for the
December
weekend.
7th. All right, you guys. I have to say, I know it's not a bad price. I'm just going to tell you, when I have comparable at so much less, that's where my issue is. I just don't have it right now because it's gone. They won't let me have it anymore. It's gone. And I'm looking at my last little bit right there on the shelf.
Was there anything else we were supposed to talk about?
We talked about gift card sale. We talked about, what did I talk about in the beginning? Oh, the shirts are available. Y'all got to get, Rebecca, did you see the shirt? Surely you already got one. The shirt that says friends don't stop friends from buying paper. Did y'all see it? Yes, the gift card is digital. It'll come to you by email. Did you guys see the shirt? Did Rebecca get one? I wish I could tell y'all the difference. I wish I could tell you how much that is by the sheet. What's $14.99 divided by 50? Maybe they're comparable. What if they are and I don't realize it?
$14.99 divided by 50.
Is that, it's not 50, is it? Is it 50? I think it is 50. Maybe it's comparable and I didn't realize it. Because I don't do math. Rebecca got hers. What color did you get? I think I got brown in my paper shirt. Yes, they mail the shirts to you.
30 cents a piece, a sheet.
30 cents.
So
So
it's not that much
off. Not that much off. They mail them to you and you can pick whatever color you want. This is the Christmas shirt. The Christmas one says Christmas in a small town and it's got our store on it. This little stripy store is May made it. She got washed denim. I think I got chocolate. I think I did. But if you want the shirt, there's the link for it. Use the coupon code Helms for 10% off. And there's 5, I think we have 5 items to choose from. The Christmas one, then we have the 2 ornaments, which are adorable. And then we have the Friends That Don't Stop Friends from Buying Paper shirts that say signed by Made It. I love it so much. We got a couple more coming, but it'll be a little bit. You got the 6-7 shirt. So funny. I cannot tell you how many times 6-7 was said while we were in Chattanooga. If your kids are watching right now, they're going 6-7. They love it. The difference between cover stock and card stock. So cover stock is a heavier, like the cover of something. You can like knock on it. Card stock is sometimes not that heavy. So the point that this is cover is really, really nice. Oh, you got your sweatshirt and wore your Thanksgiving shirt last week. I got some of the Thanksgiving shirts from her too. I got the one that said, did I tell y'all? I got the shirt that said, oh, what'd my shirt say? It says turkey, gravy, beans, and rolls. Let me see that casserole. Isn't that what it says? That's the shirt I wore for Thanksgiving. And I loved it. It was so cute. So cute. The shirt link doesn't work. Cortland School has banned 6-7. That's so funny. I wonder how many schools have, honestly. Melanie got one too. That's so cool. I need to see y'all in them. Will y'all please post pictures? Like take a picture of you in your shirts. Post it on Mama Made It and so did I. You don't mind, Timothy, if they do that, do you? I think we're allowed to do that. Oh, is it a design team member that did it, Maria? Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Did Tracy do it? I don't know. I will do one. If it's not me, I'll do one. I need to see y'all in your shirts. I'm also still trying to find us a place for Crafticropolis. I'm doing all I can do. I have written a letter. I'll just let y'all know. I wrote a letter to my city and I explained to them what we do at Craft Acropolis and how important it is to us. And I asked them if they could help us find another location. So we'll see what happens there, see if we can find something. And so we're hoping to get you a date for Craft Acropolis as fast as we can. What else did we talk about earlier? We did the shirts. We did that. There was something I was supposed to be saying. Craftique. We have the big Craftique on December 16th. Put that on your calendar. December 16th, we're going to be doing a 2-part Craftique. We're doing it at 10 in the morning and then again in the afternoon. My grandkids must be too old, or I have no idea what that means. And I keep hearing it. It doesn't mean anything. I say to my kids, what does that mean? And they're like, it just kind of doesn't mean anything. Like, that's the thing. It just doesn't. It's crazy. Yes, Marcy, you can send it in email. Send it an email, or you can post it. You don't do Facebook. I still want to see them. Oh, Timothy says it goes against guidelines, but she'll make an exception. If they promise just to take a picture of them in our shirt. Yeah. I want to see them. Don't you want to see them? Because you know they're stinking cute. What I want is for somebody to be wearing one of our shirts and have a big bow. You know what I'm saying? Like the kids do. Like they put the bows on the kids that are 3 or 4 times bigger than them. I think that'd be funny. It can be a picture of the new merch. Okay. Our church is not large enough. Here's the thing. We have to have a space. We measured our space when we were there last time, and our space came out to almost 8,000 square feet. That's about how much we use for the crop space. The classrooms are not quite as big of an issue. It's the crop space we have to have. And Shannon measured with one of those rolling wheels, and it was almost 8,000 square feet. And that's where the issue is. We've got to find the space for it. And we're looking, and like I said, I reached out and we'll see what they can do to help us, our city council is talking about it and things like that. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I really have a peace about it because I think God's going to take care of it. Like I hate it because I wish I was able to tell y'all we got a place and you can buy your tickets because I know you're ready. But right now I don't. The only thing that Vince and I talked about that we could do, we wanted to do 4 a year anyway. But if we did 4 a year next year and we did 4 smaller ones, then half of you could come and half of you could come. But then again, that doesn't make it fair either because a lot of you want to come every time we have one. And I would too. Like, I totally get that. I want to be there every time the doors open. So it's hard for us to figure out, but we're going to work on it. Something's going to happen. I just feel like it. I feel like something's going to happen and God's going to take care of it. And I've kind of felt like that the whole time. So we'll see what happens. I sure do love having y'all in our town. And I know our town loves when you come too. So, all right, you guys, that's our show for today. I think we told y'all everything we're supposed to tell y'all. Tomorrow's our last day of Cricket Boot Camp. I've been enjoying that very much. Tomorrow we do our last 2 hours of that. So don't forget, if you took Cricket Boot Camp, we start at 10 o'clock in the morning and we'll finish our last day. And then we will open Cricket Boot Camp up probably, depending on demand. If there's a lot of you asking for it, we'll probably open it up like February or March, unless you want it sooner. Like, the only reason I think we might do one sooner is because people getting crickets for Christmas. That's what I was thinking about that.
Yeah, I was thinking January.
Because if people don't know they're getting a cricket and then they get one and don't know how to use it. So I was thinking about doing January. What do y'all think? Any of you guys need one in January? Thanks, Mackie. And now I want to see you in it with your cute glasses. We have a community center, but it doesn't hold our community center. The whole space is not 8,000 square feet. It's probably half of that. Our community center is about the size of our building and it's broken up. We do not have spaces like that. That space is the only one we have.
The only space that it was even close has terrible parking.
Yeah. We have a space that I think we could make work. It's still not as big, but we can make it work. But there's not enough parking. And the parking they do have, that is their overflow parking, is kind of far away. And our made-its need easier accessibility, which is why this one works really well, because it's really flat and every person, no matter what needs they have, can come in and out of the building really easily. And we can't get that at the other place. So there's that. We have to look at that too. I'm telling you, if I knew a place, I'd already have it booked. I would already have it booked. Perfect. We'll see. I'll mention boot camp later and see if people need it because of their Christmas gifts. Because if you got to make, if you're getting if you're getting a Cricut, you might need boot camp in January. And if you do, let me know. So David's like, come to Michigan. That's their, we just like bringing people here. Plus, y'all know I can't travel right now. I do want to tell you, you're probably wondering, Vince's parents did really well in Chattanooga. They did really well on the trip. But we have decided that we probably not going to trip anymore like that. And Vince and I have decided that we're just going to stay real close. It's just, we already have been. Chattanooga's the first trip we've taken in
a long time.
I mean, Texas would have been the last trip, and it would have been when James was born.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about it when we got back that it's, we pretty much need to just stay here. Although they did really well, Granddad had a fall before we left, and then he's had one since we got back. None of them bad, just kind of ended on the floor, but nothing like a major fall or anything like that. But it's just time for us to kind of do that kind of thing. And that's okay. We love being here. We talked about it yesterday. I was like, you know what? At least we love home.
Yep.
We love being here. And until, for a while, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to have to do. And y'all, I know y'all understand that. If you don't know, Vince's father is 90 and his mother is 89. And they just have some health issues. Vince is an only child. They have some health issues, and we're the ones that take care of them along with their caretaker that we are blessed to have. And they're doing great. Granddad is the cutest thing you've ever seen. He's just the cutest thing ever. I'm going to tell y'all a story, and then we're going to go. We'll tell the story, and then you can pray, okay? We got, our vehicle is a Toyota, and it has a very large screen in it, like a computer screen. It's the size of a bigger than an iPad. It's huge.
Yeah, it's big.
And so me, Mom, and Granddad were in the back of our car, and we were driving places. And to tell the vehicle we want to go somewhere, Vince can just say, hey, Toyota, take me to whatever. So he did when we were leaving. He said, hey, Toyota, take me to Chattanooga, because we were not going to a specific address, just go in there. And when it did that, Granddad kind of noticed that. And he was like, I don't know who you're talking to, but your car can just do that. And Vince is like, yeah, Daddy, this is what's called a GPS. And you were telling him what it is and blah, blah. And the reason that's so cool is because Vince's dad was our tech guru our whole life. He was my IT tech. He bought me my first printer. He bought you your first computer. Like, he was very gadgety, very techie. And he was like, that's really cool, blah, blah. And I kept noticing every time we'd tell the Toyota to take us somewhere, he would pay attention. Well, on Thursday night, was it Thanksgiving night we went to see the lights? It was, wasn't it? I found this drive-through light thing. Here's another thing. What was that called?
I have no idea.
Nougat lights. Was it Nougat lights?
May have been.
Listen, you guys, if you're in the Chattanooga area or within like an hour, I wouldn't drive 3 or 4 hours, but if you're within like an hour and can drive to Chattanooga, that thing called Nougat lights was incredible. We took me, Mom, and Granddad in the car, and we drove through the lights, and he was loving it. And we got ready to leave. Vince said, hey, Toyota, take me to the address we were staying, or take me. I don't remember what we had told it, but take me back or whatever. And Granddad said, are the kids behind us? And I realized he thought they were following us. And you did too, because you said, hey, Daddy, the cool thing is all the kids have something really similar to this. And it just blew his mind that the map was built into the car, and we could just...
It's built into his car. He just doesn't know.
He wouldn't know. But also, he's never seen it used. But it was so cool for his little brain to go, I guess the kids know where they're going. And Vince is like, yeah, they all have something like this. It's just so neat to see him.
Everything's new.
Everything's new to him. And he's just a cutie whenever he realizes things like that. So anyway, I thought y'all would enjoy that. The other thing that was cute was when we were going through, and do you mind if I share about the hot chocolate?
No.
It's so cute. They were playing one of the songs from Polar Express. I don't know Polar Express, but the song was something like, hey, we got that, or that little song like that or whatever. And Granddad had been listening to it, and he'll talk to anything. He'll talk to a picture or anything. To pictures. And he said, yeah, we got it, and we thank you for it, like that, just out of the blue. And he's just so cute. He's just so cute. So it's neat to be able to, I don't know. You wouldn't think that dementia is neat to experience. It's not. It's a terrible thing. But it's so neat to see Granddad, who is just the kindest. His heart is just so kind. And to see that come out of him, even with what he's going through. It's just, I don't know. He's amazing to me. To me, he's a miracle because he does not react the way we've been warned. You know what I'm saying?
Yet. Hopefully he won't.
I hope he never does, but we've always been warned about Granddad. Every heart surgery, he's not going to be the same. He's not, he is always the same kind. Always. That's who he is. So we were able to spend time with them, and it was really neat to be able to do that and be with Granddad. And he did really well, which I was actually proud of. He only got disoriented the last day, and we had expected moving him from his house to somewhere else. We had really been prepared for him to get more disoriented, and he really didn't. And I think a lot of that was all the kids were there. And so he knew he was where he was supposed to be. Mm-hmm. But the last day, everybody had left except the last few of us. And he was kind of like, now where are we? And he would say to me, he's just the sweetest man. He would say, I'm going to wake up. I said, you will, Granddad. You'll wake up. I'm going to wake up. And sure enough, 2 or 3 hours, he was like, oh yeah, we were in Chattanooga. And he remembered. So we're just blessed that he's so kind about it. He's just such a kind person. So.
Oh yeah. He knows Jesus. He may not know my name, but he knows who Jesus is.
And he can tell you about Jesus. He will tell you. And that's what I love about it. He did this weekend. He talked about how good Jesus is to him. And I love that. He might not can tell you this is a fork, but he can tell you who Jesus is. And I love that. And I'm going to tell you something right now. If you think for a second there's no Jesus, I just see it in this patient who cannot call me by name anymore or by nickname. My nickname was always young lady. That's what he always called me. He cannot call me. Now he says, hey. And he did it to me last night. Hey, when he talked to me. But if I say Jesus or talk about Jesus, he can fully have a conversation about Jesus. And I love that because Jesus will never leave you or forsake you.
Yeah, I don't know that Daddy can tell you what my name is, but he still knows I'm his son. So
if he hears your name, he connects it's your name.
Yeah.
But if you said, what's my name? Which we don't do that to him because Granddad knows the situation he's in. And we don't point that out to him. But he also loves to hear stories about himself when he was younger. And he'll say, the girls were here and they were playing with a soccer ball in the living room and they kicked it across the floor and he picked it up and he said, I bet I used to play with stuff like this. I said, Granddad, you 100% played with stuff like that. You sure did. Matter of fact, Vince told me, I did not know this, that he was a tennis player.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
He was quite the tennis player.
We need to make sure we tell him that story. He'll love that. When you told me about tennis, he will love that. He loves to hear about his past.
Yep.
And I make sure I tell him because Granddad, anybody who knows Eddie, his name is Eddie. Anybody who knows him says he's a good man, and he is. And whenever I talk to him, I go, you can know this, Granddad. You are a good man, and you have a reputation that lines up with that. And everybody knows you are as a good man. So you can feel good about your life. Because he'll question sometimes, what was I like? Mm-hmm. So anyway, we're very blessed. God takes care of us, and he's taking care of the situation. But we know when it's time for us to, everybody said it to us, you'll know. And I think we do know as things happen when times are. So anyway, what a blessing to spend time with our family. We got to be with the grandkids and all the kids. I love when all my kids are under one roof. I sleep better. Y'all know. I just love when they're all under one roof. 17
people in one house.
It's just so nice when they're all there together and the grandkids are all there together. It's just so nice. So, all right. As always, we're going to close in prayer. If you don't know the Lord today, I pray that you'll get to know him and he'll make a difference in your life. I pray that by coming to know Jesus, everything for you will change. And if we can help you, if we can answer questions for you, that's what we're here for. You can reach out to us in so many different ways. You can reach us through our emails, which, by the way, our emails are very easy. They're our first names at maymaymadeit.com. So you can reach out to us, and we would love to talk you through maybe coming to the Lord if that's something new for you. Tonight, Vinny's going to pray for us, as he always does. He'll pray for those that are watching, those that will watch later. And if you have a specific prayer request, we encourage you to go to our Facebook group called Created in Christ and share that, where there's thousands of prayer warriors that will pray for you and what you're going through. And we love you guys so much for being a part of our community. This is the greatest community. I can't even look back and say, God, thank you for this community, because I never knew he could be this good. You know what I'm saying? I never knew. I can say thank you now, but I can't look back and go, when you were doing that, because I see it now, but I didn't see it then. We have such a good community. Everybody here loves you. All right, we're going to pray.
All right, let's pray, guys. Hey, God, thank you for today. I thank you for your faithfulness. Thank you that even in Dad's life, when he struggles to remember everything, he remembers you. And he remembers what you did for him on the cross. And I thank you for that. No greater love has anyone had than that you would lay down your life for your friend. And I thank you that you used your son Jesus to lay his life down for us. I pray, God, for everybody watching. I thank you for them. They will never know how special their friendship is to us and how much it means to us. I just thank you for all of them. And I pray, God, that you'd pour out your blessings on them. God, I pray that something we do or something that we say will point them towards you. God, because we're nothing without you.
That's right.
We are absolutely nothing without you. I pray, God, that we will always reflect the love that you show us to our community. God, I know there's some folks in this group that are hurting, that are struggling, that are missing precious family. I know how difficult the holidays can be. But God, we can have joy because you give it. Without exception, you give us joy. If we'll just look for it. I pray, God, that today you'd be honored and you'd be glorified. And God, I pray that you would restore unto us the joy of our salvation, that we would remember how much you loved us and how much you sacrificed for us. God, we have been forgiven for so many things. And I pray, God, you'd help us to share that forgiveness with the people that hurt us, that we would love them like you love them. I thank you, God. I thank you so much for what you do for us. And I give you all the praise and the honor and the glory for what you've done and how you've used made it to make a difference. It's not just gluing paper together. And I just want to say thank you. I give you praise again, God, for what you do in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. You trying to get all up in my fields, babe.
Sorry.
That's all right. So precious. We love you guys so much. If you need us for anything, reach out and we will see you live again. What is today? Is it Thursday? Yes. We'll see you live again Tuesday, if not before. Have a great one. Till next time. Bye now.